Namaste everyone. My name is Vikram Dubey and this is my 30th video on Naam Jap, spirituality and meditation. I've been making videos on various topics in spirituality, mainly Naam Jap and meditation. And I propagate Naam Jap. Naam Jap literally means chanting God's name. And I chant Ram, 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 Ram. And today I'm going to talk about what else we need to be careful about in addition to Naam Jap. So I've always promoted Naam Jap, and in my previous videos I've spoken about the benefits and how we can do Naam Jap, and I've spoken about other, like for example Ashtanga Yoga and meditation, various forms of meditations. So today I'm going to talk about an important topic which I haven't spoken before, and that is also very, very important. In addition to Naam Jap, we have to practice what I'm going to talk about now. Now, I've been saying we should do as much Naam Jap as much as possible. So at least 5 minutes first thing in the morning. Because we have time, most people look at their phones for like half an hour. So 5 minutes Naam Jap first thing in the morning. I mean, you can go to the bathroom and then do Naam Jap. So there is some flexibility. And 5 minutes last thing at night before going to bed. So you can do whatever you want to do, watch TV, read a book, spend time with your partner, and look at your phone, whatever you want to do, but just 5 minutes before you sleep, before going to the bed, just chant Ram, 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 Ram. So this is what I've been saying in most of my videos. And then the duration will increase on its own. Your Naam Jap will increase and you will start to see benefits in a few days or few weeks or few months. This will happen. But there is another very important thing which I haven't spoken about previously, and that is your routine. You must have a right routine, a healthy routine, a right routine. And by right routine, what I mean is getting up early in the morning, unless you work at night, getting up early in the morning, looking after your hygiene and like daily activities. And Naam Jap, you must do some exercise like walking, running, or like playing tennis or swimming, whatever you feel like, or some exercise. And then you have a healthy breakfast, and then you go for your studies or work or business or whatever else you do. And then in the evening, again you go for a walk or something to unwind, rather than just, like for example, most people work on laptops, on computers for 8 to 10 hours, 12 hours, and then at night they spend time on computers, on social media, YouTube, Netflix and other things. So that is very, very unhealthy, and that's not real also, YouTube, and this is not real. Instead of watching YouTube, go out for a walk to unwind and to see to see reality. So look at trees. Like for example, most people just they might watch something related to nature on YouTube, but they are just looking at a screen. They think they are looking at nature, but they are just looking at a screen. So instead of looking at nature in your computer, go out, go for a walk, go in a park, walk a couple of kilometers, and then sit on a bench and look at the trees, look at the birds, look at people, look at dogs. So that is real. Otherwise our brains will get messed up if we work for 10-12 hours on computer, and then at night also we spend 4 hours on computer. That will mess up our minds, our brains' minds. So Yeah, so in the evening, go for a walk, go for a run, go for a swim, go play tennis, whatever you feel like. Spend time with your family, friends, call someone rather than texting, call someone. And then cook a healthy meal, have dinner on time, and then maybe read a book or whatever you feel like, and then and do Nam Jap as much as you can, and then go to bed on time. So this is very important. And when we do Nam Jap, we get a lot of clarity in our mind. So we start practicing a healthy routine. That also happens. So we don't need to push a lot. Pushing doesn't help. It's not sustainable. We can push for a few days and then we'll fall back on our old habits. But when we do Nam Jap for a long period of time, then there are a lot of changes in everything. Everything changes within us. It's very transformational. So our mind, body, everything changes. Our thoughts, there's a lot of clarity in our thoughts, and our routine improves. So a healthy, a correct, a right routine is very important in addition to Nam Jap. And also right thoughts, right speech, and right actions. If you think about it, these are the only three things we do: thinking, speaking, and actions. So they should be right, they should be correct, they should be healthy. And when we do Nam Jap, our thoughts improve because we don't have much control on our thoughts because we can think of anything. So yeah, we can think of the best possible things or the worst possible scenarios. We can think anything. So when we do Nam Jap, our thoughts, the quality of our thoughts improve and they become healthy thoughts. Speech should always be pleasant and truthful, and it should not hurt anyone. So we should always speak the truth unless there is a grave danger. If there is a grave danger, then it's okay to lie. But how many times we have experienced grave danger? A 40-year-old man, 50-year-old woman, 60-year-old man, how many times they have experienced grave danger in 40, 50, 60 years? But a lot of people tell lies a lot of the times, and that is very unhealthy. They think they are very smart, they can tell lies and get away with that and see the outcome is so good. No, the outcome is not good, because telling lies or being untruthful creates blockages in our consciousness, subtle as well as gross. So subtle blockages in our energy consciousness, and also gross like physical blockages. And they can't be like, they don't come in X-rays and CT scans and stuff. So Western medicine won't accept this claim. But in Indian philosophy, Indian school of thought, we believe, like the saints and Mahatmas and the rishis, they believe this, that untruthfulness leads to blockages in our consciousness. And they are very harmful. And telling the truth, even if it's very hard, it's very difficult, telling the truth liberates us. It's very liberating. So telling the truth and pleasant speech, that is very important. Third is karma or actions. Again, actions should be right actions, correct actions, right actions. And we all know what are right actions, what are wrong actions. Even a 10-year-old child, they also know what is right, what is wrong. So always taking the right actions and dedicating the actions to the divine, to the God or divine soul or divine intelligence, whatever you want to call that. In Vedanta, I spoke in my previous video, in my 29th video, Tattvamasi, that thou art. So that which you are looking for is within us. So we are that, Tattvamasi, that thou art, you are that. So, but I've spoken about this in my previous videos like many times. So we are basically divine. So our deep down, our true self is divine. So dedicate your karma, actions to the divine, to God, to the divine. Because then they are non-binding. If we do karma for our own benefit, like our benefit or our family's benefit or whosoever's benefit, then they are binding. And bad karma, and someone said bad karma are binding and they are like iron chains. Bad karma is like an iron chain, it binds, and good karma is like a gold chain, but it still binds. It's a gold chain, but it still binds. So both bad and good karma are binding, but karm's samarpan of karma that are dedicated to God are non-binding and they are liberating. So they help us in experiencing spiritual enlightenment. So that is very important. Right action and dedicated to God. So whatever job, I'm not saying you leave everything and work for a charity. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is whatever you are doing, like if you are a doctor, if you are a lawyer, if you are a professor, if you are a policewoman, whatever job you are doing, just dedicate that to God. Meaning, I'm doing this for God. So I'm treating patients, and patients, because I have said, like I as in the rishis and saints and mahatmas have said, our true nature is divine. So if you are a doctor, so your patients are divine. So you are working for God. If you are a policewoman, you are maintaining law and order for citizens. They are divine. You are a professor. Your students are divine. So dedicate your actions to divine. That is liberating. And that will help us in experiencing spiritual enlightenment. Yep, so that's all the points I wrote today, and so hopefully you enjoyed this video and you learned something. So please practice Naam Jap. If you are practicing, then maybe increase the duration, and just practice wherever you feel like. If you are cooking, you are driving, you are sitting in a public transport, whenever, wherever you can, just because we are thinking all the time, like most people, unenlightened people, we think all the time. So why not think about Ram? Just Ram, 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 Ram in your mind. If you can't say it loudly because you are with other people, just think in your mind, Ram, 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 Ram. That will help a lot. Alright, so I'll end this video here and I'll upload another video in a few days. Please write comments, ask questions. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe. And have a good night. Thank you so much. Ram Ram, Jai Shri Ram.